I'm Nick Boom, and I was an addict, an alcoholic, a liar, thief, just an overall broken person with very little direction with his moral compass. Alcohol has always been a struggle for majority of my life. I was always kind of looking for something to kind of take the edge off. Painkillers came into play, and it didn't take long for those to kind of take hold of me. And then as the alcoholism progressed even more, I wasn't sleeping. I'd get 2 or 3 hours of sleep and have to work a 10-hour shift the next day. And pretty soon, someone turned me on to cocaine. Once that happened, that just spun off out of control. The alcohol and the painkillers and the cocaine was just a constant cycle of destruction. The addiction affected all the aspects of my life. I neglected my responsibilities as a father and as a husband, and thinking back of all the damage I've done. Been to treatment probably 15 times. Most of the time it was court ordered or some kind of ultimatum from a family member. I was never doing everything they told me to do. I always kind of wanted to do it my way, you know, 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Eventually it just sneaks up on you, and it's like you're planning your own relapse. That switch gets flipped and it's off to the races, and it doesn't start over gradually. It's like you take up right where you left off. I had never gotten arrested in my addictions prior, but I got arrested, twice in 3 months. Got out of jail and I didn't have anywhere to go. I'd been staying in my car for a couple of days and had all my stuff in there, and everyone had just kind of closed the door on me. That was the point where I just kind of surrendered to it and said, I'll do whatever. Go to treatment, I'll go to sober living, which is something I swore I'd never do. Started to listen to people and do all the things that they laid out for you. And it's worked. I've got 191 days sobriety now. The most I ever had before was 74 days. It feels good. Jesse started to reach out to me probably November, December of last year, and he started taking me to Mead's Corner. We'd get into the Bible, which was really intimidating at first. I didn't understand it. I'd never really been exposed to it much. Jesse was still kind of, I think he was still kind of on the fence. I don't think he really wanted to get too close. I was trying to do right, but I was still struggling. Once I had that last DUI and I got out of jail, he started bringing me to the men's group here on Thursday nights. And I think that was the first time I really believed that, God doesn't create trash, he doesn't make mistakes. And I do deserve to be happy, do something good with my life, stay sober. I don't need that to deal with everything anymore. When I started to do things on my own, like picking up a Bible or looking things up, I got approached about the baptism. I didn't think I was ready for it. I didn't think I had done anything to really deserve that. I don't know if I thought people expected me to be a certain way or know a certain amount. Maybe some of those old feelings of not feeling worthy or whatever kind of still around. It was probably a good 2 or 3 months after I decided that I wasn't ready. I think I spent too much time looking for validation from other people. And it just got to the point where I was just like, I just gotta be the guy that God created me to be. And as long as I'm doing the next right thing, I don't need all that. I was all in, with my faith and believing in God, and I wanted to make that commitment, set it in stone that this is what I'm doing, this is the path I'm on. I'm happy I took the step of baptism because I was able to publicly show that I was a child of God, and it was good to publicly show something positive. I've publicly shown a lot of negative for a long time, and people know it, and that's who you are and whatnot. Being able to publicly say, I'm a child of God, I've changed, this is who I want to be now, that was an important step for me. I'm Nick Boom. I'm a masterpiece, child of God. Jesus died for my sins.